वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम् मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महः योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः।
जन्माद्यस्य यतः page 51 last line न धर्म जिज्ञासायामिव न धर्म जिज्ञासायामिव श्रुत्यादयः एव प्रमाणम् ब्रह्म जिज्ञासायाम् किन्तु श्रुत्यादयः अनुभवादयश्च यथा संभवम् इह प्रमाणम् अनुभवावसानत्वात् भूतवस्तु विषयत्वात् च ब्रह्मज्ञानस्य। The distinction between the pramanas of Brahma Jidnyasa and Dharma Jidnyasa is being drawn. In Dharma Jidnyasa, what are the pramanas? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Samakhya, Sthana, these are things. Actually, they are for Vidhi. You know, Vidhi means something is to be done. Already told, something is to be done, something not to be done. Nishedha also. Vidhi is Upalakshana for Nishedha also. So it is, Vedas have already told. But there are other Sahakari Pramanantara, auxiliary other Pramanas. Where are they? They are there in the Shruti only, because they help us to ascertain this Vidhi or this Nishedha is like this only and it cannot be otherwise. And what happens among these 6 things, Shruti, etc., as you proceed further, that Pramana becomes weaker and weaker because it has to depend on the previous Pramana. So for example, last one is what? Samakhya. Samakhya has to depend on all these, whereas Shruti is independent of all the rest 5 years. So that's why it is what a Prabala. It is a very strong Pramana, that is Padantara Nirapeksha, independent of other Padas. What are the other Padas? Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Samakhya, Sthana, Samakhya, all those things. So therefore, say now, in the case of this being like, this is the Pramana. Whereas Brahma Jidnyasa, no doubt, these are also there. Shrutyadayame, Shruti and Linga, etc. are there. Plus Anubhavadayaha. Anubhava. What is Anubhava? Atma Anubhava, Brahma Anubhava. What is Adi? Manana and Nididhyasana. Mark the sentence of Bhashya. What Anubhavadayaha are what? Pramana. Because earlier what he has said? Shrutyadayaha pramana. So now he says what? Say, Kintu Shrutyadayaha means pramana which was told in the Dharma Jidnyasa plus Anubhavadayaha cha. Cha means what? And Anubhava Adi. And what is that Adi in Anubhava? Manana Nididhyasana. So now, what are the pramanas for gaining Brahma Jnana? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Sabhakya. You are supposed to remember. Anyway, but at least Shruti, Adi you know or not. Etc. etc. I found, because while writing etc., every time etc. doesn't look nice, so I found dictionary and others. Other alternatives there, and so on. And so on. But better put etc. because छोटा में काम हो जाता है. Already sentence is big, and then you add and so on and others, etc. is better. See, Sanskrit thing is better. Adi. See, etc. The etc. they have made. Etc. So in real life, falana, you say. Falana. That's the way. Somebody said, one chartered accountant, some expense heads. What is this expense head? Actually, it had nothing to do. It was a useless thing, but it was there. He said, look, Bitly, you don't. What is the meaning of that Bitly? Bitly. What is the meaning of the Bitly? Like that it is, etc. goes on. So like that, now we say, now here Adi stands specifically for Shruti Adi plus Anubhava plus Manana and Nididhyasana. Those who make a big show that Vedanta is the pramana and therefore Anubhava is not required, Bhashyakara himself says, oh, Anubhava is one of the pramana. So now it's very clearly it is going to be thrashed threadbare when Panchabadika comes in picture. Fine? Okay. So now, then the contention was in Dharma Jidnyasa. Again, Dharma we have to see specifically what it means here as a. Earlier what we have seen Dharma as what? The relative good in terms of heavens, etc. It is secondarily. Dharma means actually the karmas. Yajnayagas, etc. Kriya. So we'll see that in the detail. Kriya and Kriya to be done and not to be done. Not to be meant Nishedha also. That is what. Why? And when it is not dharma, it is adharma. See. Dharma is upalakshana for adharma. What are dharmas? The yajnayagas, anusthana, karma that is to be done in accordance with the instruction of the Shruti. That is that. Adharma is those things prohibited by the Shruti in terms of that. And what about the punya papa? Punya is said to be dharma secondarily. I think let me finish that also as well. So punya is said to be dharma secondarily, gaunataha. Papa is said to be adharma as secondarily. This is in Purvamimamsa there are two schools of thoughts. One is Bhatta Mata, other is Prabhakara Mata or Guru Mata. Bhatta Mata belongs to Kumarila Bhatta. Vedanta, see, there is a statement, Vyavahare Bhattaha. As far as the Karmakanda is concerned, something Vedanta wants to deal with something from Karmakanda, we Vedantins follow the Bhatta Mata and not the Prabhakara Mata or the Guru Mata. According to Bhatta Mata, Kumarila Bhatta Mata, so what is the dharma? Dharma means karma. Adharma is also karma, but dharma is, that is vidhi, that is enjoined by the Vedas, whereas adharma is nishedha, karmas that are prohibited by the this is what, as far as the karma kanda is concerned, vidhi nishedha are concerned, Vedanta follows this mata. Whereas Guru mata or Prabhakara mata says, they say Papa Punya they are basically Dharma and Adharma, whereas the Kriyas to be done or prohibited, they are secondarily Dharma. That is what a little difference in there, this is that. But we are concerned as Dharma as what? The things to be done. Prohibited is not the context here as such. Nishiddha is not the context here. So that means Anusthana, Karma Anusthana, Yajna Yagas, that the Vedas ask us to do, that is what is the Dharma. And Dharma Jidnyasayam, when you want to know something to be done, how it is to be done, when it is to be done, where it is, who has to do it, where it has to be done, what is the pramana? Shruti, Linga, etc. Whereas you want to know Brahma, Shruti, Linga also required, plus Anubhava and this thing. But now the question, Anubhava and Manana, Nididhyana. The question is, look here, Veda is the pramana for both Dharma Jidnyasa, in knowing Dharma, the karmas to be done, and also in gaining the Brahma Jnana. So pramana being the same, in the Dharma Jidnyasa, Anubhava is not required. In Dharma Jidnyasa, in knowing how a karma, a yaga has to be done, you straight away go to Shruti and ascertain this is how it is to be done. You need not, and you are doing for what? Let us say you are doing for heaven. So there is no question of experiencing heaven before doing the. If that were the case, nobody would do the karma. Fukat ka milega. So why not straight away enjoy the heaven? Aisa nahi hai. And pramana is the same. And therefore, you do not tell. And again, is it necessary that anumana, etc., the tarka, reasoning is required in the dharma jidnyasa? No, not required. When it is not required, Veda is the same pramana for both. Why in the Brahma Jidnyasa, Anumana, etc., Anumana, Manana means Anumana. Manana, reflection means what? Reasoning. Reasoning means Anumana, inference comes there. Again, Nididhyasana, these are not necessary in the Dharma Jidnyasa. Why in Brahma Jidnyasa? There is difference. What is the difference? Anubhava is indispensable. You know why? There first you know why it is not there. Where? In Dharma Jidnyasa. We are saying in Dharma Jidnyasa the result that you want to accomplish is, come on, tell what? Sadhya. Thing to be, yet to be accomplished. Thing yet to be produced. Is it not? Now, thing is, can you see the face of the baby who is yet to be born? Whether a male or a female? No. Of course. Sonography, etc. don't tell me that. Okay. So that is different thing as such. So, can't say, they can say, doctor is sitting here, okay, sonologist is sitting here. Anyway, let us not bother about it. So that way say, so that, you see, look here, you can't. So therefore, how can it, therefore that Swarga is not available for experience. Why? It is yet to be produced. And still yet to be produced, there is no question of experience. Same is Brahma Jidnyasa. Where are you? Acha, you are producing Brahma? Then you are a great person. if you venture to produce Brahma, we will first question your Brahma. We will first question your Brahma. Why? What is Brahma? Sat, Satyam, Trikala Abhadita Vastu, ever existent principle, never born, never subject to change, not even subject to destruction. So therefore, Brahma is, come on, tell me from the Bhashya, what is the word? Bhuta Vastu. Bhuta itself means Siddha. Bhuta Vastu Vishayatvacha. Brahma Jnana is about the, say, Bhuta Vastu Vishayatvacha. And the knowledge that you see in Dharma Jidnyasa, you gain the knowledge as to how to do the karma. That is enough for you to perform the yajna, yaga or karma as such. But here, that jnana, shabda jnana, born of the Shruti, is it paroksha or aparoksha? Direct or indirect? Indirect. Paroksha. Paroksha. Now your Brahma is paroksha or aparoksha? Direct, self-evident, is it not? So therefore, again, you are a samsari. This Brahma is directly experienced or indirectly experienced? Directly. Or is it that every day morning when I brush my teeth, I see my face where in the mirror it is always elongated and therefore I must be a samsari? Do you say that? No. So therefore, the Brahma that I am samsari is aparoksha, directly experienced by me. I am Brahma, as told by Shruti, is paroksha jnana, because I am moment by moment experiencing the samsara, where the Shruti says that I am Brahma. That paroksha jnana cannot remove aparoksha bhranti, directly experience bhranti. We are saying adhyaropa adhyasta is anubhava siddha. Anubhava siddha brahma, anubhava siddha samsaritva cannot go by indirect knowledge, paroksha jnana, told by Shruti that I am Brahma. So therefore what should be there? Anubhavasanatvat brahma jnanasya. That brahma jnana, its avasana, its finale is where? In anubhava. What anubhava? Brahmanubhava, Atmanubhava. If you want to club together, Brahmatmanubhava. What is Brahmatmanubhava? Anubhava of Atma identical with Brahma is necessary. Fine. Now, see that had been the case. And why Anubhava is not required in the Dharma Jidnyasa? Upadhi was told. What is Upadhi? Dharma is Anubhava Ayogya. With this background now, we will proceed to the Panchapadika on, that is, Shrutyadayaha Anubhavadayascha yathasambhavam means as much as necessary pramanam, because Anubhavavasanatvat bhutavastu vishayatvatcha brahma jnanasya. Now take the Panchapadika, page 2, that afterwards, after that Janmadhyasya, the Padacheda and Padarthokti was given, Panchapadika. But he says, Siddhe Vastuni, I hope you got it. Siddhe Vastuni, he says, Anubhavaha tadavasana akanksha nivritti yataha. This is for Anubhavavasanatvat bhutavastu vishayatvacha brahmani. Siddhe Vastuni. Siddhe Vastuni means what is Siddha Vastu? Bhuta Vastu. A thing that already exists. See, that is why we are seen in the earlier, in the context of Avagati Paryantam, in Pratyaksha and Aparoksha, the Vastu whose knowledge is to be gained is readily available, and therefore its experience is possible. This we have already seen. In Paroksha, Vastu is not available for experience, and therefore direct experience, Yathartha Anubhava, is not possible. So therefore, Siddhe Vastuni, in the Panchapadika, in the case of already existing thing, Anubhavaha Sambhavati. Its Anubhava, experience. Experience of what? Siddha Vastu. The Yathartha Anubhava the experience true to the nature of a already existent thing is what sambhavati is possible. See, is possible. Why? If you desire to know such a thing, your desire can get terminated only when you directly know the thing to be known. He says, tadavasana. That stands for anubhava. Anubhavasana means anubhava avasana. That is ending with the anubhava, terminating with anubhava. What is that? Yataha akanksha nivrittihi. Yataha, because of the reason. Akanksha nivrittihi. Akanksha means what? That desire to know, or the inquiry. Nivrittihi, its termination or ending or cessation is dependent on what? Tadavasana. What is anuvasana? Anubhava avasana. See, for example, an American heard lot of Alfonso mango, Ratnagiri apus. Ratnagiri apus. A lot of this thing, etc. But they are not permitted to be imported where American something is going on. Anyway, that's different thing. So that is it. So not available. So he happened to come to Bombay. He has got a strong desire to eat mango. When will it go? Abba, this is mango. When? After eating, directly experiencing. It seems one Indian in America came across so-called mango and looks very attractive. And he said, why one? He took two. He took two. And when he peeled off and nothing, he says, it is neither mango nor banana. And not even the taste of banana. He said, my God, why I wasted the money. That is the thing. See, the richness of our country is a matter of great research. How many varieties of mangoes are from Kashmir to Kanyakumari? Huh? At least 2,000 to 4,000 varieties may be there. And at places, that variety is unique to only 1 or 2 trees. Not more than that. Yes, it is there. And when I was there, I am a person who has grown under the mango grove only. Okay? At least I have seen just in our surrounding 8, 9 varieties. Not in the entire this thing what taluka etc. Just in the small place etc. 8, 9 varieties with a distinct flavor and this thing little something that is there. It is something greatness of our country. You say mango is something that I was wondering. There are some Mahabhagas who don't like mangoes. I say strange creatures. Being born as Indian, a strange creature. Anyway, so therefore, now this American wanted to eat a apus mango. When it will go? Even he sees in the Crawford market a big row of this thing, it is not going to be fulfilled. He has to eat it. So likewise, Brahma hitherto is unknown to us. That jidnyasa, Brahma jidnyasa, can they say, Abba, I have experienced, this is what Brahma. Why? Hey, you are already Brahma, but I am already Brahma, but what I am experiencing, Brahma only, that I am not Brahma, because that has to go. That's why I say, Adhyasa is Anubhava Siddha, so therefore, termination of Adhyasa, destruction of Adhyasa must be equally Anubhava Siddha. A remedy must be at the same level of the problem. If the problem is direct, indirect remedy is not going to help. Keep in mind. You want fire. You under the mountain you saw the smoke. Your inference that there is fire is correct. It is correct jnana, anumiti jnana. But it is not removing your problem. It is not solving your problem of getting the fire, because You have to cross the mountain and get the fire. Why? It should be pratyaksha. Why pratyaksha? Your problem of wanting the fire is pratyaksha or paroksha? Pratyaksha. The solution that you have to acquire the fire, how? Pratyakshataha only. So therefore say tadavasana hi akanksha nivrittihi. So what akanksha nivritti? That desire to know Brahma can end only in anubhava of what? The Brahma. Now the Purva Paksha we have seen comes now. What is the Purva Paksha? Sir, Pramana for both Dharma Jidnyasa and Brahma Jidnyasa is Veda. Because both are what? Word used what? Vedarthatva. Vedarthatva. In Dharma Jidnyasa, Anubhava is not required. So therefore, in Brahma Jidnyasa also at par with that, Anubhava should not be required. So this is what is presented in detail. This is also presently people, nowadays some people who teach Vedanta in English say they don't go in so much detail. Here is a very better way of presenting. They simply say Vedanta is a Praman, they don't even refer to this Dharma Jidnyasa Karmakand. Vedanta is a Pramana, and because it is a Pramana, it doesn't need Anubhava. Actually it refers to Purva Mimamsa, because there it is not available for Anubhava, therefore that itself is the end, and here it says Shrutyadaya eva Pramanam. That is it. So now let us see Nanu, this Purva Paksha. Nanu, the Purva Paksha is Dharma Jidnyasayam, in knowing the Dharma, the Karma, etc., how it is to be done, Vina api anubhavena, without the experience of either the karma or the result thereof, Shabda Shakti Anusarana Matrena, by just taking or in accordance with the Shabda Shakti. Shabda Shakti means here the Pramana, Anusarana Matrena. Eva, what happens? Nirakansham phalaparyantam jnanam bhavati. What knowledge you want to gain? How to perform a yaga or a karma. Experience is not required. And you take to Shabda Pramana, Shruti Pramana. You gain the knowledge. How far you gain the knowledge? Nirakansham. Nothing further to be known. All that you have to do was what? Actually do the karma or the yaga. It says Nirakansham. So Nirakansham means without anything still to be desired to be known or expected to be known. It says Shabda Shakti Anusarana Matrena, in accordance with the power of the Shabda word means as a Pramana. Nirakansham phalaparyantam jnanam bhavati. What happens? Knowledge takes place. What knowledge? How to perform a karma or a yaga. Now tell me, any anumana, tarka is required for that? No. It says, tarka gandham api na apekshate. Na tarka gandham api apekshate. Gandham, you know what is gandham? Smell. Actually smell. Smell is even a little of. उसको बास आ गया he got an inkling in say na, he got an inkling, it's a figurative way of उसको बास आ गया like these cats. I see at Shivaji Park, the signal is there, the main signal is there on that this thing only. Once I saw that at around 9 a.m. etc. That van with the baskets full load of fish was there, and these fisherwomen were there. They bring from Ulaf etc. And exactly at that time, a cat came, because signal was there. A cat came, and they threw one fish. Somebody told every day, if the van stops there, because they say that cat is somewhere there, it comes and they come. Why? Even when I have seen this. In the backside, jhopatpattis are there, no? There, you see, this fisherwoman comes and this is and some dogs, etc., are following them. Why crows? The fellows have to drive the crow. It's a big battle between that lady and the crows. So it is that. Why? Smell is enough. It says tarka gandham api na apekshate. Here gandha means iota, you know, so iota, even a little of tarka is not required. So tarka gandham api na apekshate. Tatha, likewise, iha api syat. Iha means where? Brahma jidnyasa. Yeah? In gaining the Brahma jnana, all that you have to do is study Vedas. Anubhava is not necessary. Mana, even what is that? Anumana also not necessary. Means manana also not necessary. Iha pisyat. Why? He gives the, this is a pratibhya. He gives the hetu. Pramanatva visheshat. Pramanatva avisheshat. Because both Brahma jidnyasa and Dharma jidnyasa is that is same as far as the pramana is concerned. There is no different pramana. Who is avisheshat? Vedanta vakyana. Vedanta vakyas also are from Shruti pramana, and your karma kanda vakyas also are from Shruti pramana, and therefore he says iti shrutyadanaha. He says yes. Iti ashankya. Iti ashankya means having taken into account this pura paksha. That's the way of saying. Having doubted means Bhashyakara has no doubt. He is taking to account the pura paksha, this pura paksha. Some may doubt like that, or some do doubt like that. Some people do. Even those who take to Vedanta, who has got that intense orientation in the Pura Mimamsa, so they say, no, this is okay. Veda is the pramana, both are one and the same pramana. Here Anubhava is not required, Tarka is not required. There also in Brahmajnana also Tarka Anubhava is not required. Ashankya Vishesham Aha. Vishesham Aha, Bhashyakara says in the further passage, Kartavyehi, etc. Vishesham. Vishesham means distinction. Distinction between what? Distinction between the how pramana works in Dharma jidnyasa and Brahma jidnyasa. So that is why he said no, pramana is same, and therefore there anubhava is not required. Here also anubhava should not be required. So no, the distinction aha. So this is the introduction of kartavyehi vishaye na anubhava apeksha asti, etc. This, what is it? Bhashya. Now let us see. Yesterday I had hinted. So in the Ratna Prabha, take page 51. Page 51, last but third line, last two words. Tatra yadi. Ratna Prabhakara, he points out, if there is similarity between the mode of operating the pramanas in the Dharma jidnyasa and Brahma jidnyasa, you are going to land in a big problem. Because you cannot confine only to that. All that applies to Karma Kanda, Dharma Jidnyasa must necessarily apply to Brahma Jnana. Very good. Let it be. You say it is impossible. You say Tatra Yadi. So that is Tatra Yadi means what was already pointed out. No, that is Anubhava not required in Dharma jidnyasa is because Dharma is yet to be sadhya. Sadhya. So it is not siddha. So therefore it is. And therefore it is upadhi. Upadhi means a specific cause for a general effect that Anubhava is not warranted in dharma jidnyasa, which cannot be applicable to brahma jidnyasa. Tatra yadi vedarthatvamatreena, because brahma jidnyasa is something described by Vedas like that of dharma jidnyasa. Brahmanaha dharmena samyam tvaya uchyate. Sir, whom Puramimamsa or this Purapaksha, if you say Brahma is in the same level as that of dharma, because both are what? Vedartha, unfolded by Veda. Tarhi, then you know what will happen? All this will apply to Brahma. Kruti sadhyatvam, something to be accomplished by what? Kriti. Dharma, performance of karma or the swarga thereof, is to be accomplished by what? That is this kriti, kriya. So therefore Brahma also will be something to be accomplished or produced by kriya. Again, vidhi, nishedha, we'll see the meaning of all this. Vidhi, do something. Nishedha, don't do something. Vikalpa, all this is applicable. What are those? Vikalpa, alternatives. You'll see with examples, you'll see this. Vikalpa, alternatives. Utsarga, utsarga is general rule. General rule. Apavada, exception. All these rules will be applicable to Brahmani. Dharmavatsyuhu, they will be applicable to Brahma like Dharma. Why? They are applicable to Dharma. Here also they should be applicable. Iti vipakshe, Viruddha Paksha, means Pura Paksha. What is the Viruddha Paksha? If Brahma is at par with Dharma, Brahma is same as Dharma, all these will be applicable to Brahma. Badhakam aha. This is not something desirable. This is something which is undesirable, harmful. Say aha. Purusha ityadina. That refers to page 52 Bhashya. Purushadhina atmalabhatvacha kartavyasya. We are going to do that. Purushadhina is it. But I think it can be connected to kartavyehi vishaye also. So therefore Bhashyakara, that he says, that is in kartavya vishaya, in dharma jidnyasa, options etc. are there. They can't be applicable to Brahma. If you apply, you are going to land in a problem wherein any given thing cannot be ascertained like such and such. The big problem is going to come. We'll see it step by step. We'll proceed. Now take Bhashya, page 52, line 2, Kartavyehi Vishaye.
कर्तव्येहि विषये न अनुभवापेक्षा अस्ति इति श्रुत्यादीनाम् एव प्रामाण्यं स्यात् पुरुषाधीन आत्मलाभत्वाच्च कर्तव्यस्य.
Read.
कर्तुम् अकर्तुम् अन्यथा वा कर्तुं शक्यं लौकिकं वैदिकं च कर्म यथा अश्वेन गच्छति पद्भ्याम् अन्यथा वा न वा गच्छति इति.
Up to Bhuta Vastu Vishayatva. Come on, long. Up to.
तथा अतिरात्रे षोडशीनं गृह्णाति न अतिरात्रे षोडशीनं गृह्णाति उदिते जुहोति अनुदिते जुहोति इति विधि प्रतिषेधाश्च अत्र अर्थवन्तः स्युः. विकल्पोत्सर्गापवादाश्च
न तु
न तु वस्तु एवं न एवं अस्ति न अस्ति इति वा विकल्प्यते। विकल्पनाः तु पुरुषबुद्ध्यपेक्षाः न वस्तु याथात्म्य ज्ञानं पुरुषबुद्ध्यपेक्षम्। किं तर्हि वस्तुतन्त्रम् एव तत् न हि स्थाणौ एव एकस्मिन् स्थाणुर्वा
न हि स्थाणौ एकस्मिन् स्थाणुर्वा
पुरुषः अन्यः वा इति तत्त्वज्ञानं भवति। तत्र पुरुषः अन्यः वा इति मिथ्याज्ञानं, स्थाणुः एव इति तत्त्वज्ञानं। वस्तुतन्त्रत्वात् एवं भूतवस्तुविषयाणां प्रामाण्यं वस्तुतन्त्रम्। तत्र एवं सति ब्रह्मज्ञानम् अपि वस्तुतन्त्रम् एव भूतवस्तु विषयत्वात्।
Big problems are going to come. if you say dharma jidnyasa and brahma jidnyasa, pramana is one and the same, the way of operating the pramana is the same, all these calamities are going to come. Very nice. Actually, bhasha is simple here. We don't need much of the tika, but let us see. Kartavye hi vishaye na anubhava apeksha asti. What is kartavya vishaya? That which is yet to be born, to be done. That which is to be done means the result is yet to be born. Even the kriya is yet to be born. Kartavya means that which is yet to be born, means yet to be produced or accomplished. In short, kartavya means sadhya. Better note, because earlier sadhya word we have seen. Kartavya vishaye means sadhya vishaye. In the thing that is to be accomplished, he says this is true. What is true? Na anubhava apeksha asti. The requirement of experiencing the sadhya is not there. Just by the by, I will give a homework. See, wherever in bhashya anubhava word has come, some say it means aparoksha jnana. Don't write there aparoksha jnana, okay? You just see and you put the meaning, substitute the word anubhava by aparoksha jnana and see what sense the sentence makes. Now here, kartavye hi vishaye, in the sadhya vishaya, aparoksha jnana is not required. Is that got relevance? No. It is out of context as such. So therefore, and at place where is brahma jnana is there, see, anubhava avasanatvat brahma jnanasya. Brahma jnana ends in aparoksha. Brahma jnana ends in what? Aparoksha jnana. Brahma jnana itself is aparoksha jnana. And why he has said ends in anubhava? Because here it is paroksha jnana. Yes. No. Brahma jnana is paroksha jnana and it has to end in what? Aparoksha jnana. Yes, correct. But my dear sir, please distinguish between paroksha jnana and aparoksha jnana. What are you going to say? No. Brahma is there, is paroksha jnana. I am Brahma is paroksha. If that were the case, 7th December 2006. Do you know what date it is? You don't remember? We started this thing. All that is there we have to say, I have to tell, I am Brahma. What ho gaya? Aparoksha. Till now you know Brahma is there. You had paroksha jnana. Now what you have to tell? I am Brahma, aparoksha jnana. Why take all trouble? If that were the case, now it is still better. Nowadays, no, certain cassettes are available. Cassette means what? Same mantra. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. The 1 hour it will go, Om Namah Shivaya. So that I am Brahma, I am Brahma. I think we can broadcast. I am Brahma. So Brahma Jnana, only lip service can make, but I am samsari. Oh, it is directly explained. So those who are directly explained, so what? Pramana is there, no? What is pramana? Vedanta is the pramana. You say samsara is false. Samsara is false, maybe so to give pravachana, okay? or write a thesis for PhD. जब भी थप्पड़ मिलता है तभी even I won't take the name. One great, of course, he was not following Vedanta, but he had something, a great philosopher, well-known philosopher. Finally, he had to suffer from an incurable disease and he ignored it. This person never used to acknowledge God. He said, oh, what have I done to undergo these experiences? What have I done to undergo this? This unbearable. It is an unbearable lesson. And he knows. Choiceless awareness. Choiceless. You are choiceless awareness. अभी choiceless awareness मुंह से बोलेगा तो किधर जाएगा? You take Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter. Shastraghatena api na vichalati. Of course, all cannot get that thing. Videya mukti is okay, gets to be jivan mukti. But such possibility is there in terms of maybe rare people, etc. Not for moksha, up to that level one has to go. No. See, even if one is not jivan mukta, if even for a while aparoksha jnana is there, videya mukti is guaranteed. But the fellow will have to face the music of prarabdha, prarabdha, drishta dukkha and drishta sukha. The fellow has to undergo. But they can go only in the wake of jivan mukti. That's a different topic altogether. So therefore, so that I am samsari is what is experienced by anubhava. So this merely that I am saying, this cannot be decision. I am Brahma is aparoksha jnana. Brahma is there is paroksha jnana. One more thing, when you say I am Brahma, that I am itself should give you the experience of Brahma, because I am samsari. When you say, what do you experience? Samsara. How? Parokshata or aparokshata? Aparokshata. If that is the case, when you say I am Brahma, and Brahma is Paramananda, it is asamsari, no experience is there, means what does it mean? It is only a paroksha statement, no doubt based on valid pramana. What is the Vedanta? Yes, sir. Fine. Say, Shrutyadina kartavye he vishaye na anubhava apeksha asti iti. Because of this reason, Shrutyadinam eva pramanyam syat. This I told you because if you substitute the word anubhava by aparoksha jnana, or at place atma anubhava by direct self-knowledge, it doesn't work at all the places. At some places it works, but the meaning is entirely different. Iti shrutyadinam eva pramanyam sa. Is pramanya means validity of knowledge, or the authenticity of knowledge, or the proof. Is Shruti itself is the proof or evidence or authority to say that is kartavya is like this. It doesn't need the anubhava. Why so? The reason is given. Purushadhina atmalabhatvacha kartavyasya. Kartavya means the thing to be accomplished. The thing to be accomplished has got its accomplishment dependent on whom or produced by whom? Purusha. The individual who does it is the one who produces the result of kartavya. If he doesn't do, no result. So that we say, Purushadhina. Now that word Atmalabha, be careful. Atmalabha is not Atma here. Swarupa Siddhi of Kartavya. Atmalabha means accomplishment of the thing to be done. See, it is what is called, I think English what is called reflexive pronoun. Oneself. Oneself. Like that, oneself. So it is oneself. Atmalabha means Swarupa Siddhi of Kartavya. Swarupa Siddhi of Kartavya means accomplishment of the thing to be produced or done, in the sense dependent on the will and the efforts of the individual. Something to be done, who has to do that? It is subject to the will of the individual who wants to do. Suppose it is going to be accident. He doesn't want to do it, end of it. So therefore I say, so therefore Adhat Kartavyasya. Why? Because it is dependent on the will of the individual. Choices are there. What the choices are there? Kartum, Bhashya. Kartum, Akartum, Anyatha va kartum, Shakyam, Laukikam, Vaidikam cha karma. Laukika karma, worldly activities. Vaidika karma, Vedic activities can be kartum shakyam, can be done. Akartum shakyam need not be done. It is possible. Akartum shakyam means it is possible not to do. Anyatha va kartum shakyam, it is possible to do in an alternate method, in some different way. This can be done. So that means Laukika karma, Vaidika karma can be done, need not be done. It is possible not to do it. It can be done in some other way. For example, you want to eat. How can you eat? You can eat directly with the hand and the mouth. Or you can take a spoon and so. You can put the food like this, or you can put the food like this. Dravida pranayama. Pranayama done like this, and this fellow does the pranayama like that. So, like that you can do. Options are there because it is left to your will. So that is the say. So this is explained. First, Laukika karma, how it can be. The varieties of options are there. Yatha ashvena gacchati. Somebody wants to go somewhere. He go. He rides on a horse and goes. Padbhyam means padbhyam gacchati. Walks with the feet means walks. Anyathava nowadays karena gacchati. Aeroplanena gacchati. Vimanena gacchati. Or he say, for example, Tirupati Balaji, they do pradakshinas, all this thing. Or in some temples also. So you go around the temple. There are some people, they do what they know. They lotangada. They go on rolling. Otherwise, other one variety is there. One person did Kailasa Parikrama. You know how? You stand, fall flat, Sashtang Namaskara, and where the tip of the fingers touch, there he will go stand, and again he did Kailas Parikrama not once, many times, and I have seen the certificate given by Chinese authority that this person has done Kailas Parikrama by Dandavata Namaskara. Kailas Parikrama. It's such a cold, all frost-bitten, this thing, he has protected himself. Left to whose option? Will. Because something to be done. So therefore I say, so it is possible. Anyathava kartum shakyate. Or need not go out also. Need not go also. Yes, Anyatha navagacchati. Bhashya itself. Continue. Navagacchati. This is what the Laukika karma, how it is optional. Varieties of possibilities are there, subject to the will of the individual. Now, the Vaidika karma, how? Continuing, tatha, as for example, in the same way as Laukika karma, as example, Vaidika karma, that is, kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam, anyathava karusha. Atiratre shodashinam grinnati. Atiratra is a yaga. And in that Atiratra yaga, Shodashi here in this is the 16th patra. Patra means a vessel for soma juice. So, Shodashinam grinnati. In the Atiratra yaga, he takes the 16th vessel. Actually, this is meant for vikalpa or option, but it can be kartum shakyam, he can take to the this thing. Akartum shakyam na grinnati, he says nati, na atiratre shodashinam grinnati. In the Atiratra yaga, he doesn't take to the 16th vessel. Actually, it is the example of option. Means Shruti gives the Yajamana can take the 16th vessel or he may not. If he takes kartum shakyam, if he doesn't take akartum shakyam, possible not to take it. But actually it is a illustration of akartum shakyam means what? He need not do Atiratra yaga also. He doesn't want to do shanti, shanti, shanti. So he doesn't want to do. No. He is so much goaded by the desire to get the result. Do it. So he wants to do it. It depends. The desire decide to do or not to do. But who has to decide? Does the Shruti decide? No. Shruti doesn't. He has to. He is a Purusha Adhina. So therefore, Grinnati, Natiratre. Now, again further. Udite juhoti, anudite juhoti. A particular sacrifice. Udite juhoti, after the sunrise, he does the yaga. This is for Rigvedis. See, there was a specific in there. A Rigvedi, a specific yada, one that means Rigvedi can do it after the sunrise. Anudite juhoti, before the sunrise does Yajurvedi. So he has to do before the Yajurvedi. Options are there or not? Anudite juhoti. This is what that is anyatha kartum shakyam, alternate manners. Now he says, now iti, now vidhi, injunction, do this, yajeta, like that, do this, pratishedhaha, prohibition, suram na pibe, don't drink liquor, pratished. So these are the pratishedhacha. Atra means kartavye vishaye, here means kartavye vishaye, arthavantaha syuhu. Arthavantaha syuhu literally means they become meaningful in the sense they are what? They are meaningful means what? They are applicable. Arthavantaha syuhu literally means meaningful, means they are applicable, means possibility to do, not to do, or in an alternate manner, in a different way to be done, all possible. Again, what else applicable in the karma kanda, dharma jidnyasa, vikalpaha, as we have seen, alternatives. Utsargaha, general rule, samanya shastra. Apavadaha, exception. See, himsam na kuryat. One should not harm others. This is the utsarga. It is a general rule. So that means, whereas in Agnishomiya yaga, the bali can be given, apavada, exception. Because there, animal sacrifice is allowed. Where? In the Agnishomiya yaga. It is a apavada, exception to the general rule that himsam na kuryat, apavadascha. So therefore it says. Whereas in the knowledge of a given thing, all these possibilities will be there. Yeah. You know what will happen? you'll see that in detail. You will land in a condition where that the ascertainment of not a single vastu can be done. It can be this way, it can be that way, all possibilities will be applicable. You can't ascertain a thing as the thing. Before that, about this, no, that Udite, Juhote, Shodashi, etc., etc., all these are nicely explained by Ratnaprabha. Take page 52, line 3. विधि प्रतिषेधाश्च विकल्पादयश्च धर्मे साध्ये यथा अर्थवन्तः यथा just as these, what are those? Vidhi, Pratishedha, Vikalpadi are arthavanta means purposeful or applicable where in the dharma which is sadhya, to be accomplished, to be produced. Savakashaha, Savakasha means applicable, not slowly, etc. Savakasha, Savakash Dana, so Savakasha means here applicable. So they become applicable. Bhavanti, te brahmani api syuhu ityartha. They will be applicable where? In Brahma also. Now we say, yajeta. Do the, one should perform the yaga. So the vidhi nisheda. This is vidhi. Yajeta is vidhi. Sura, na suram pibe. Don't drink liquor. It says nishedha. Vidhi nishedaha. The nisheda example. व्रीहिभिर यवैर्वा यजेत इति संभावितः विकल्पः. You can do the sacrifice by vrihi, a particular type of grain. So vrihi, you offer the vrihi or yava. Yava, I think barley, I think something like barley. So that is it. By barley or whatever it may. Yava is also the famous grain to be offered in the oblation. Means option is there. This is what is called Sambhavitaha vikalpaha. Vikalpa means option. What is Sambhavita? Pakshantara bodhakaha. A shabda or vakya which speaks of alternate means. Pakshantara. Now he says, Grahana grahanayoho aichikaha. Grahana, taking, shodashinam grihnati. Agrahana, shodashinam na grihnati. This is a vikalpa. What vikalpa it is? Aichikaha, add vikalpa. It is option depending on the will of the person. There it is, alternative possibilities. Uditanudito homayoho vyavastita vikalpaha. Option in the thing to be, see sometimes what is done, this Ganapati Homa is done, no? Ganapati Homa. Some do before the sunrise, some finish after they finish before the sunrise, some do it after the sunrise. Option is available in the Shastra. Yes. Udita anudita homa yoho vyavastha vikalpa. The homa to be done after sunrise or before sunrise, it is called as what? Vyavasthita vikalpa. Vyavasthita vikalpa means an option declared by Shastra, not given to you. It is declared by Shastra. How? A Rigvedi can do it before the, has to do it before the sunrise. No, after the sunrise. A Yajurvedi has to do it before the sunrise. Shastra has given the mandate. So, now, Utsarga. Na himsyat iti utsargaha. So one should not injure, harm anyone is a general rule. Agnisomiyam pashum alabheta iti apavadaha. In Agnishomi yaga, one has to sacrifice the animal is the apavada. Apavada. Tatha ahavaniye juhoti iti utsargaha. General rule. What is general rule? Ahavaniye. Ahavaniye means in the ahavaniya fire, one who offers the oblation. General rule. Ashvasya pade pade juhoti. Ashvasya pade pade juhoti iti apavadaha. at every step of the horse, he offers the oblation and apavad, an exception. So like this, all these criteria, you know what will happen? Will be applicable to Brahma or a Vastu, and you will land in a problem. What is the problem? We will see after. Big problem. Om
Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yasyaiva spuranam sadatmakamasa kalpathakam bhasate sakshat tattvamasiti vedavachasa yo bodhayatyashritam yat sakshat karanat bhavena punara yuktir bhavam bodhidau tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Ashubhani Nirachaste Tanoti Shubhasantatim Shruti Matrena Yat Pumsa